Good morning, sunshine. I hope that this finds you well. This is your daily insight on life and love for November 3rd, 2020, also timeless. Oh, why am I yawning now? This is also a timeless reading. So, if you're watching this at any point in the future, this could have a message for you. But take it into consideration that it's a collective reading. So if it doesn't fit, do not force it. You can either let it fall away or ask questions about booking your own personal reading. I have the coronavirus sale, which has been extended, and it's been a lot of fun. So, if you're new to the channel, sometimes it's entertaining here. I hope that you enjoy the show, and make sure you hit the bell for notifications. My email address for ways of contact are going to be in the description and again on social platforms. So reach out, DM, it doesn't matter. Say hello, let me know where you are in the world. I'll talk to you soon. We are kicking it off with regular Rider-Waite. This is the beginning base part of the reading, the end base part. So all in all, it feels very productive and progressive. But the mesh in between, it feels like you're giving up on something, and I get it, but it's actually really important that you do have a sense of giving up on it. It's maybe a person in your life or a situation in your life, but I don't want you to beat yourself up about this. The reason why you're giving up on this situation is because it's exasperating, exhausting, all of those words. And it's something where letting go is allowing you to get rid of a lot of anxiety you've been holding on to. I feel like a lot of you are holding it probably in the upper quarters of your back. I'm feeling that right now. I'm being pulled in that direction, but obviously it doesn't mean that it's going to be for everybody. For all I know, you could have pain in your toes. I'm not really sure what's going on there. But this, it seems you feel cold and callous in making this change, but really it's in your personal best interest. You have to work on yourself. You have to work on getting your ducks in a row. And they're just flying around eating breadcrumbs everywhere. You get your ducks in a row. You can't worry about everything else with everybody. It's something where it's making you drowned. And I don't want that for you. And I'm sure that you wouldn't want that for you. So this is taking a chance on something. But in giving up on something, I do see that there is a silver lining in it. I'm seeing that it's going to be an opportunity for whatever the situation is to either correct itself or step up to the occasion. It's going to allow it to be in a form of independence. So it's kind of like mama bird pushing the birds out of the nest. It's time to fly. I'm really horrible with my quips tonight, and I'm sorry about that. No matter what, I am feeling a wonderful outcome. There's victory. It's going the distance. It's a major decision. Turning it down. Turning it down. Why are you doing this? Hey, you. All right. You got to focus on yourself, your own foundation. And I know that that's going to be difficult, but it's really so you can be okay. The other part of this is going to be okay too, but it has to discover that for itself. So, my dearest, where are we taking this? I pulled some cards earlier, and I don't think that I used them. Where are they? Okay, no. Let's see. You know what? Not even going to sweat it. I don't see them. I have my plethora of cards here. All right. So what is the opposing side of this? What is their higher self or situation's higher interest want you to know about this? Why is this happening? I want this, and then we're going to look into the lesson. They have a few words to share. Out with it. Okay, thank you. Is that so hard? They're going to come in fast. They're going to come in hard. They just don't know how yet. They're not really sure of their course of action. They have a lot of things that they have to figure out for themselves, but this is going to be empowering and healing for them. So you stepping aside is going to give that or them an opportunity to step up for you. Not even just for you, but to work together with everything as a whole. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see. Dilettante. Yeah, I have that card in front of me right now. This was from the mini reads earlier, and I was so proud of myself yesterday for actually looking at the correct way to pronounce it. It's a small victories, really. A lot of sword energy, so a lot of fire. A lot of fire in this one. And let's see. The Five of Swords is in reverse with this. It's squirming underneath the pressure. Now, you don't have to, if it's really too hard, clearly you're not leaving anyone to their detriment. I think that's important to know. You're not leaving a situation to squalor. You're not doing any of that. You're obviously not negating any sort of responsibilities or legal things here. So the High Priestess is the person stepping up and being that mystic, that presence, really standing firm in their grounds. It's just they have a growth period that they are not going to enjoy. We can say it's the ego death, can't we? I don't know if you've been through an ego death. I've been through one too. Yeah. They're brutal. You come out the other side, but the process of it is not fun. And that's what they're going to be going through. It's bittersweet and beautiful when they look back on it in hindsight. But their higher self is telling you that they're going to go through the works on this. However, it's going to be worth it. You're doing the right thing. I don't think that you're leaving anyone to squalor, and I don't think that you are neglecting anything. This is somebody who, it feels like you've known them for a very long time. There's a deep soul connection there. This can be family, this can be friends, somebody who you've known since, I don't know, your first day on this planet. But they're going to learn how to ride the waves. They're not going to break. They're going to be juggling a few things. Their higher self is saying they're going to work it out. Then we have healing communication incoming, healing energy all around them. It's, it's just sometimes these things look like a giant mess, and there's really nothing you can do but go through it. If you've had an ego death, you'll know what I'm talking about. If not, I really recommend Googling it. It's intense, but you'll get through it. I think I need to keep saying that. I don't know who needs to hear it. If you're going through an ego death right now, or someone you know or love is, they're going to get through it. It's just not fun. So then we have this. Set your sights higher. Start to allow yourself to call in the future further down the road. I don't know if you have been going through a period where you can't really see years down the road anymore, or you don't dare to allow yourself to envision a future anymore. Really start to call in this new amazing life that you want. And let's see. I've been watching I'm a life coach, and I do hypnosis, all these things. I work with Ho'oponopono. It's speaking in affirmations and, talking in the present with it and speaking highly of it. I know that it's going to seem uncomfortable at first, but get into the habit of doing that, because you're calling in this future, and the universe doesn't work with negatives. Whatever you say, you affirm. So take that for what it is. I'm not going to go on a tangent with that one, but it's there. So what is the healing that is being invoked in this? Let's see. So if you are in America, the United States of America, it's Voters' Day. Very important day. Millions of voters going out in there. Some have been able to vote early. I went to vote early, discovered that the place wasn't open. They were just preparing for the voting. So as soon as it opens, I'm in there. Let's see. Release and surrender, abundance. So the healing that they're going to be going through is, first off, not pushing away anything anymore. And then we have manifestation. They have to see their own power. What's coming up is whoever's on the other side of this, or whatever the situation is, their higher self is saying that they have been highly disempowered in this lifetime. They try and make some headway, they get knocked down. They start having positive things happen, get pushed back. If it's given to them, it's been taken away. So I know that this is really something that is massively important, but they can't continuously live in this concept of loss. They have to see that they can make their own power, and that they can make, let's see, the release and surrender. That they don't need to use all of those mishappenings in their life as a barrier. We're really getting rid of a lot of barriers at this point in time. And the abundance is on the other side of that, on the other side of all the barriers. But they have to manifest how they get through it and how they get over it. Obviously, you'll be there for the ones that you love. But you can't, and I guess, you can't live their life for them. So this is feeling like it's multiple levels of connection. We have family, friends, we have romance, but I feel like some of you, it's about, could be a job situation, a very important one too. We shall see. So what does your higher self want you to know about this? Child, very childlike. Energy work. That may involve you and whatever you're taking care of as if it were a child. It might involve both of you having energy work done, getting, maybe you need to sage. That's like spiritual bug spray. But yeah, we need to have some sort of netting on that one, don't we? So maybe it's time to clear the energies. Maybe it's time to get some energy work done. That could be Reiki, it could be the hot stones, it could be whatever. But you might need to get something done. Pay attention to your energy. See if it's actually yours, or are you taking on someone else's? So, your higher self, you have to do a heart healing, because I feel like your heart is breaking right now. And I feel like part of you feels, it's being made to feel guilty, like you're the scum of the earth. No, you're not. Unless you are actively abusing and murdering and pillaging all these things. No, you're not. So then we have the heart chakra. I do feel like your heart is breaking over this. Not even just this person. I feel like there is a heartbreak in yourself. It's like the rescuer. Something about this is making you feel like you will never be enough because you can't do something for someone else. That couldn't be further from the truth. The confidence, I need clarification on this, because I'm seeing that there's a very heavy energy around this. And it feels like an achy heart. So, if you went to that Billy Ray Cyrus song, So Help Me God. But also, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I may have just aged myself, which is cool. Mid-30s, what's up? Let's see, love is the heart of the matter. Absolutely. I feel like whatever this connection is, there's pure love and respect, and seeing the potential behind it. It's not even like it's real potential, though. This is something that you know that they have in them, that you know that they're going to be able to do. You got to let them do it. You got to let them prove it to themselves. So then we have peace. All right, so this is a wonderful turn of events. It's going to be chaos. It's going to be up in the air. But also the message is in a bottle. It's these little red flags that are all around you about the situation. If you keep hearing that relentless dinging, that might be validation for you. So help me God, why is this happening? No, we're going to stop this right now. I'm tired of this. No, lots of validation. I got it. Come on. You know, this is the first tablet I have had. I can't even navigate. You know, the iPhone has that little silencer thing on the side. I wish that that would. Maybe it does. I can't find it right now. So it's all your fault. It truly is. No, I'm kidding. Okay, my dearest. So message in a bottle, blessed is in reverse, and that's also emphasizing the heavy feelings that are surrounding this. And the peace is in reverse. What is disrupting your entire world? What's disrupting it? I'm not accusing you. I'm actually asking, what's disrupting your world? See it for the pit bottom that it is, and start scraping your way out of there. This, the blessed in reverse, it's talking about you being in hard times right now, but it's also saying, you wanna, okay, now it's go time. Now we got this game to play. Now we got to get going. Spirit is telling you what you're supposed to be doing in this one. And I think that this may be overcomplicated. Maybe you're looking for something that is a little bit more intricate when it's really plain and simple and right in front of you. So that being said, your higher self is like, come on. All right, we got to stop beating around the bush on this one. Okay, so since it is a very pure feeling of love, I want to look at the romance angels. It doesn't have to be romantic. I don't want you to feel like you're trying to force some sort of a connection. Just take it for the simple, pure love that it is. All right, so very soon you're going to have to make a decision on what you're going to do about this. And let's see. I want it to be a conversation where you guys allow yourself to keep the connection, but rewrite the expectations of it. How can you respect each other's boundaries so you can keep each other in each other's lives without burning each other out? And I don't think that this is something that anyone's doing maliciously, but it can be exhausting, exasperating, all these things. So this is saying you both need to recover and come back to this. It feels very virginal. I hope that you know that. I think that this is a very pure form of love on whatever the connection is. So this, you guys are going to have a newfound sense of connection. And I think that this is very angelically guided. And I think that this is going to be something where it's a more healed connection. And after you replenish your energies and come back to the table, I think that you guys will be a lot more able to work this out together. I mean, not the issue that's between you. I'm not even saying that, but the connection moving forward without such overwhelming expectations of the other. That's what we're looking at. So let's see. We have weight, empowerment, morning affirmations. Yeah, okay, this is the batch that I had in the mini reads that I wanted to keep for this read because I felt such a pull to it. Explore your options. Let yourself receive, morning affirmations, empowerment, and weight. So this is from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, and I think it's from During Virtue. Yeah. So this is saying stop watering yourself down, stop diminishing yourself, stop living in a place that is somehow energetically beneath you. You can do a lot with what you're working with right now, and it can only get better, especially with your wisdom and know-how. Let yourself receive. Now, this is actually calling you out on the blocks that you have to being open to a gift, being open to a message. And then we have the morning affirmations, empowerment, and weight. So this, you got to work on your sense of worthiness, your confidence, your gratitude. And it's not even just morning affirmations. This is something that you're going to be affirming to yourself throughout the day. And I get it. You're going to feel silly in doing this. But stick with it. It's going to be part of your daily routine. The universe, again, it doesn't work in negatives. It affirms whatever you say. So if you say that, I'm not even going to give for instance, because I know I'm going to butcher something right now, but you got what I'm saying. Start to build up your empowerment. As you do this on the regular, you're going to have a newfound sense of confidence, which I think is very well deserved. And this is going to build up your whole patience and allowance of these gifts that life is trying to give to you. And it's literally everything you didn't know that you wanted. It's stop limiting yourself to this one particular outcome. Something amazing is flourishing right now. Have patience. It's on its way to you. So we're going to get closing message from Spirit right now. And I really want to see what archetype you're working with to get through this. Virgin. Isn't that funny? Because, you know, I said this feels very virginal. We got the Virgin. So it says, maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Isn't that nice? Yeah, it's really pure. Keep your heart pure. Don't let yourself get to a point of being resentful of this and being cold-hearted and calloused and letting this die out. I think that all parties involved genuinely have a certain care about each other, and I think that it's in a lot of cases, unconditional. But if you're not vocalizing what your process is, what you're going through in this, and any sort of issue that could be going on, it could lead to something developing like resentment. And I think that's the last thing that you guys want. I don't think you guys want to lose that connection. And again, let me emphasize, I'm not advocating anyone staying in abusive situations. You got to do what you got to do to protect yourself. And obviously, I'm not saying do anything illegal, but you've got to check your resources and making sure that you are going to be safe. So this, aside from the abuse that I just felt the need to clarify, this is about communicating everything that's going on with this person or persons or even the situation, so it doesn't fall underneath all the pressure and dissolve itself. It's too pure and wonderful, and there's a genuine, authentic love there. So I hope that this reading made sense. And if it didn't, again, let it fall away, or you can ask questions about booking your own personal reading. If it did make sense, I'm happy, I'm excited, and I know that you're going to get through this. And if you have questions about booking your own personal reading, again, emails in the description, find me on any social platform. So I hope that this finds you well, and I hope you're having an amazing day, and I can't wait to see you for tomorrow's reading. So until then, stay safe, have fun, and know that you're greatly loved and appreciated.